At this time, we'll call the regular county commission meeting to order, certifying the quorum, then agenda approval of minutes, payment of bills.
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hey, formal attire, that means suit coat?
You're formal right now. So.
Okay, all right.
Me too. We'll see you.
At least from the talks.
No.
No, no test.
That's
I
why
know
I'm going
Kevin
to,
does.
that's why I'm going to Cape.
Oh,
You guys hungry?
yeah.
All right, road and bridge backhoe purchase.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve backhoe purchase, west side. He seconded.
Oh, all in favor?
Aye. Sign that.
They gone up.
No, that's actually, it's a 23 with 200 hours on it. It's about $65,000 off, so.
Man, I could have swore we paid, it was, like to look up what we paid in 20 for that one. I bet it was half that. Or not, maybe not half, but we're not anywhere
Yeah,
oh, right there.
Probably was.
Yeah.
I tell you what, stuff is just anything.
Less than
18.
Paris, I tell you.
Set of tires for my 340 ton truck's almost $2,000. So yeah.
You want to get a copy
Great.
for them?
Cheaper by the truck, that's what I did.
Yeah. Some tires are getting
Oh,
low.
no, new truck. I looked at a new, I looked at a new Yukon XL Denali for her, and then I went and looked at the Suburban High Country, which is the same. Oh yeah, you gonna keep the one you got.
Yeah, you're talking too much.
That was $100 grand.
Oh, yeah.
Gene's in a lot bigger tax brackets.
Yeah.
It's,
Screw that.
No joke.
I'm out.
I
I
go-
am out.
I'm looking for one that's got
No,
about
I told her-
$189,000.
I told her I'll look around one's got another, because I bought that one, it only had 48,000 on it. It was like brand new. I said, I'll look for another one, 48,000, it's half the price.
you know,
I don't know where you're finding it for half the price.
Oh yeah, you can look, you can find it.
Your vehicle's fighting back though.
Yeah, well, that was my service call vehicle. I went and did a service call. The lady
Christine,
had a
gotcha.
vehicle in the driveway and it was just sitting there, hadn't been licensed in 4 years. I was doing a service call. I go, what do you want for that? She goes, oh, it runs good. It needs a battery. So I just traded out on the service
All right,
call.
Mike, there
Mr.
you.
Treasurer, how are you?
Y'all have any business for me
The
today?
Nissan Nirvana.
Do you stand up?
That thing.
Oh, they're in there on that counter.
Really?
Or that.
I had to put, I ordered them. I ordered
I
four
haven't
new
fixed
rotors
anything
and
new.
wheels. And the steering rack was $250 for steering rack. Because
There
it
you
was acting a
go.
little funny, so I thought, so I do things.
All right, I'll let y'all need.
All right,
Have a good day.
There you go.
She goes, it's just been sitting there. We want to get rid of it. I took it off her hand.
Drive all the way to Illinois.
Do we need to prove something for the sheriff?
Yeah, we got that's coming up.
Yep.
You over here.
How's the sheriff getting along? All right.
Good, good. He's at doctor's appointment right now, so.
I know how that is.
Yeah,
I seen him this morning.
yeah, he was here.
He was up there with a bunch of detectives.
Mhm.
Detectives.
So that's the contract for the CTC commissary. We currently use Tiger. One of the big differences, well, actually there's two, but one of the big differences with CTC is that our revenue that we can make off of our phone cards, we believe will increase because they'll be able to buy them 24/7. As of right now, we have to wait till we get the physical cards in and then we can hand them out, which is basically about once a week. So now the inmates will have the opportunity to pay for one. They want to buy one, 10 o'clock at night. They can buy one 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday,
They do the meals too.
Yes, I believe so. I believe it's the full package in there.
They never get show on the meal price.
Back,
Yeah, it's towards the back. I think it's where it was.
Or the receipt TC out of.
I talked to two or three. I want to say Oklahoma. or Nebraska. I can't remember.
So they'll just be contracting with somebody
Yeah.
here for the meals?
Yeah. Same way that Tiger works now.
Okay.
Yeah, they just contract
Yeah,
somebody
right
to come
here
in.
it's, says, right here. An independent contractor, the exclusive right to sell, provide, and market to the inmates.
Yep.
Products, commissary services, exclusive right to sell and provide the inmate commissary services and their food products.
And it's just
Back
like
here on page, one, very back.
he was looking at, and I don't know if the individual meal prices were listed into that.
That's what I wanna know, like, X amount of inmates, a certain.
Right.
price,
Let me see.
And there's a percentage that goes up each year.
Mhm. I know this, what you're reading there, the commissary services is for like if they're wanting to buy, we call them snack packs or,
No, I was looking for word.
Yeah.
We pay for actual breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The biggest money comes is from
Well, that's never mind.
the biggest expenses for each meal.
our biggest money is made off the commissary.
No, I'm talking about the county's expense. The biggest
Oh, yeah.
expense is the meals. That's what I wanna know.
I was bad. I didn't get snack packs.
Right here, CTC shall pay a commission of 30% to Pulaski for all gross sales made by CTC. Gross sales are defined total gross sales less non-commission items. Sorry. I don't see the food in here, to be honest with you. This may not be, this may just be the one for moving to just the commissary.
So Tiger's still gonna do
Yeah,
the meal?
because we had spoke about, because there are other facilities that are not exclusively using one provider for it. So in the event that there's an issue on one
So
side,
it says commissary
Yeah.
right there, so we're not gonna be doing the meal.
so but yeah, so that
What
right
is
there,
Tiger paying now? Percentage?
I don't remember what they're paying off the top of my head. What are we paying Tiger?
No, what is Tiger paying you guys percentage for the meal? Because one time I looked at it, hell, we were paying them. And that's where we found a problem in it, and we're trying to fix it. Wasn't we? I remember we got a bill from them, and the time we figured it out, we were losing money.
There was something there for a little while.
Yeah,
Per meal, right?
no, I was talking about that snack pack deal they had.
Okay, which were you talking? Are you talking about the inmate meal, or are you talking about
I
the
was talking about
commissary?
inmate meal, but this is not inmate meal.
No, that's
This
not.
is just commissary.
No, but that's what do you want to know about Tiger though?
Oh, are they still gonna do the inmate meals?
Yes,
Okay.
that'd be the commissary there.
Okay,
I
next.
thought you were asking
Well, I
for,
was wanting to know, Tiger, what are they percentage are they giving the sheriff's department for the commissary products right
okay,
now?
all right.
Because at one time, it was going backwards for us. We were,
I do know that we did get that fixed because Pam was,
yeah, we brought Pam up here because I'm like, read this. They're charging you, and then the percentage back doesn't cover, so we're paying them. They were billing us twice.
right.
I think that's what it was. They were billing us twice every time they did it. If I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yeah, it was something that was off with it.
I was like, read this, people.
Yeah, and I know that there are different percentages of what they pay, like, like snack packs or, different stuff like that if they're purchasing. But I do know there are a lot of the stuff that we go buy and make up our own snack packs.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that actually makes us more money doing that. Like we purchase the e-cigs and sell them, and the phone cards and sell them.
But now, E says anything you sell, you got to pay them 20%.
Mm.
On what? E-cigs? No.
Says anything that you sell other than their products, you got to pay CTC 20%.
Right. And that's why we're moving to them so that we don't have to keep paying for buying any of those snack packs or anything like that.
But your e-cigs, you still have to pay them 20%.
Yeah, if we sell them, but we're use them to do that to where we don't have to have that hassle.
So they're going to handle the e-cig.
Yes,
You don't buy them anymore. They're going to do it.
right. And actually, we're wanting to do something different. I'll put it that way. With that, I'll let the sheriff go over that. But
And then F says if your kiosk out front doesn't meet $200 a month, you guys got to pay them at least $200 a month.
yeah, and we're doing well over that. Right now, currently, what has to happen is, and that's another thing that I was going to mention is the big difference with that is that right now, if someone wants to come in and put books on or money on the books for an inmate, we have to send a jailer out and he has to come up and he has to physically take the money. And then they have to go back down and they have to put the money in the safe and they have to put it on their account. I don't like that element there. There's too much, I'm not saying that anybody's doing anything. I'm just saying that there's a lot of space in between there that, something could happen. So we're eliminating that element of it. So with the kiosk there, we do well over that. At any time is because there's a ton of people that we turn away just because, well, the jailer doesn't have time to come up and, take the money. Doing it at the kiosk, and actually Tiger is supposed to be providing us a kiosk with the same thing. But I do believe Tiger's kiosk, if I remember correctly, you could only use a card. You could only use like a debit or a credit card to put money on books. With CTCs, there's, you can use change, you can, dollar bills, credit card, debit card or whatever.
So they're going to be able to walk in the lobby there and then put $30 on Rex Larson's account.
Yep. Yeah.
And it'll show up somewhere on a jailer's iPad or computer that
It'll go directly into each inmate's account. And then once they see the money there, they can spend it on, whatever that they want. But
Obviously.
but the biggest part of the whole deal is to eliminate how much stuff that we're actually having to do, less work for us, if they're going to provide the service, that's the best way to go about it. But the two biggest things were the ability for them to buy the phone cards, which is a good source of revenue for that.
Louisiana.
Yeah. So we talked about 2 or 3 different ones with the vendors.
well, or anything like I say, if you guys get out of the middle of a lot of that stuff, and that's just better.
And that's the point is if we can contract somebody to take care of all of that, then like you said, we ain't
It's
gonna make
better
it.
if one person handles all the money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, somebody walks up and you have your jailer out, they handle cash or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not real hip on that. Not to say that anybody's doing anything, but just,
There's always an opportunity there.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always an opportunity for someone to say that somebody did something.
Exactly right.
And it just takes the liability off of off that officer. And so
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Question. Did they have online capability still to add money online? Makes account. Or is it
through CTC,
Roger, or is there a different way to do that? I'm just curious.
I believe CTC does have the ability to do it, but they talked about just using the kiosk.
So they have to come here physically.
Yeah, but I do know that there was a deal that we spoke about
We need a copy.
being able
I
to.
was thinking the app.
Explain that to me.
Right. Yeah. They did say that there was a way that they could do it online there.
I just, when you get these all signed, I'm gonna need one copy back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if one of those was your copy or not.
Well, they all gotta be signed.
Oh,
Everybody's gotta sign them.
did you guys? I don't have my glasses on.
Sheriff's gotta sign and the company's gotta sign. Then
Oh, okay.
we need one of them back.
Oh, I didn't even notice that they. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can handle that. And just kind of an update. So we got all the titles for the Durangos in. No, they are the correct ones, not the ones Dodge originally gave us, but yes, they.
Go and sign.
Yeah, he told me that. But I took care of it. I did what he wanted me to do. So.
Called me and go, really? He goes, oh, yeah.
So I had to take pictures of the title with the VIN number on the vehicle. So got that all taken care of. Got that turned into Dave. And so hopefully, as soon as the title work gets done on the vehicle that was totaled, I'll get that to the insurance company. And I just got an email from them asking about it. So as soon as we get that, I'll send that to them. They can send us the check. We did get the replacement vehicle for the sheriff. And it will be the way I worked it out, way I got it worked out was it'll be covered by the insurance check. So we're not out anything on that. So
You guys probably didn't get to salvage anything out of his vehicle. Everything pretty well junk.
there were some things that we did. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, there were some
About the
questions.
radio stuff, maybe.
Yeah, well, radios, control modules for lights and things like that. But when we first looked at the cages that they put in those things, I don't know if you've seen them or not, but
That probably helped him more than anything.
oh yeah, there's one big. Well, I say big. It's about a 2-inch by 2-inch, maybe 1.5 by 1.5 aluminum rod that kind of sticks up through the middle, and then it's got two half wings, and you can see through the cage into the cage to be able to see the prisoner. And one of our concerns when we first thought about the cage was, well, how well is it going to hold up? And after seeing this, all of those questions went completely out of my mind.
Out the window.
Yeah. So I mean, it literally when the
Cage helped.
yeah.
Like a
Keep
roll
the roof
cage in a stock
completely
car.
collapsed.
I mean, there's a.
Well, they've got each of those Durangos has a full partition in the back that separates the seat from the cargo area, and then there's a quarter cage that's also built into that. So it effectively, yes, that's what it does. It creates a roll bar that goes all the way across because they've got two on those cages. The partition comes across and it bolts up to the rear seat belts, like most of them do, and then from there it comes down, and then they've got 2.5-inch rods that go down and bolt to the frame on the bottom of the Durango. So essentially, it's a roll bar. I mean, if you looked at a race car, it's essentially what they do with a race car. So, but and you could tell that the imprint of the cage and everything from there. But yeah, it considerably helped in the accident. So, but nonetheless, that put us at ease as far as whether the cage would hold up to anything. But yes, to answer your question, we were able to salvage some things, which helps with the, because the vendor or the upfitter did take those back in. So we were able to use those on the next vehicle that we got in. So, and as soon as I get the title work on it, I'll bring it up here.
Did they say how long left in the vehicle?
It's already here.
30 years.
Yep, I got it sitting in the parking lot. I had it 4 days later. When I found out from the insurance company what the check would be, and when they were going to pick up the vehicle, I called him and talked to him to find out how long it'd take to get one. It's a 2025 Silverado. If I went with another Durango, it was December of next year before I could get one, just because of how far that they are along. It just so happened to be that the one that I got, he had purchased for a demo for the company, and they'll sell anything naturally, so they already had most of the lights put in it and everything. I ordered it on Thursday, and it was delivered night before last. So you're welcome to come down and take a look at it. It's
Cool.
Question on the contracting process is, I'm used to on post, is legal, somebody in legal that is the prosecutor review the contracts and stuff like
He
that?
reviews all of our contracts. Every contract comes through, we send upstairs and he sends it back down.
um,
I figured that was mandatory.
It is for me. It is for me. 'Cause I've seen some contracts the last 15 years, I'll tell you right now, that we got to read divided life.
I sure would.
No,
Yeah.
the fine print will get you every time.
yeah, and
Some
it's
of it ain't even in fine print.
Oh, it just,
no,
they reworded it a different way.
Uh-huh.
and I can't.
Shall versus should.
So have one thing mean another.
Will.
Yeah,
Shall versus will. And,
yeah.
yeah.
And also, and I can't remember. I think it's what is it, 15,000? So there's a limit to where, like if they wanted to purchase something or we wanted to purchase something before we actually have to bring it to them
Right.
for contract status. And I think it's 15,000, 12 or 15,000. I can't. Is it 6? I thought the
6.
state was 15.
It's 6.
Okay. So 6,000. Anything below that, then we can purchase outright. But if it's otherwise, we have to go bring it to them. And it's, of course, we're always going to have, like he said, we're always going to have Jeff look at, or the prosecutor look at everything anyways. So just because of that. In fact, that brings up my next point. The extended service coverage for the generator is up.
Mm-hmm.
I have the contract here for it. So I'll be giving that to Jeff for him to look over and see what.
That's one thing I've never. That generator out there. He's worked like a
Down here?
The one right outside.
Have you guys got one down there too?
Yeah.
Or is
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we had it in the contract when they built it.
Yeah. But we've not had any problems with it either. But I don't want to.
No, I usually go with these people because they come and service it.
Yeah, he's here, ever so often,
Mhm.
checking batteries, checking everything.
Yep.
I mean, they do a really good job.
Yeah.
they usually fire it up.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it auto fires
Ours
twice a month.
goes on Wednesday, every Wednesday here. Is it Wednesday every Wednesday?
Is-
Every Thursday. at
Yeah,
5.
I think ours does too.
I heard wrong.
30% is what Tiger pays us right now. So it's equivalent
Same
to
then.
Yep. to what this is. So, but anyways, I'll be going through and having Jeff look at this. It's a 60-month contract.
Is that through Caterpillar?
Yes. Yeah, it's through Caterpillar.
The only Caterpillar will ever like.
Total price is
No. The reason being, when I first got her years ago, they were spending about million and a half. And parts and jobs that they had to come down and do on graders and things.
Right.
Well, they overbilled us by about $45,000. And it took us going on the internet to get our money back.
Bitter taste in the mouth.
Uh-huh. Oh, and we actually had the people show up here from St. Louis. Did you really? Mm-hmm.
60 month contract. 2,500 hours is what it says. Currently, the unit has 118 hours on it. So, with a price of, $6,310, $6,310. So,
For the 5 years.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think it's worth it because,
About $1,250 a year. Worth it.
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, they come change the oil. They change out a battery if it's bad, or if they got a glow plug or something that goes out in, or anything else like that. So yeah, it's well worth that. Trying to think if there's anything else, but yeah. So anyways, I'll give that to him and have him look at it, and then I'll get this signed by them and the sheriff, and then bring you guys one copy back. Anything else for me?
Don't think so.
Oh, anything?
Nope.
Like I said, if you want to see that, it's sitting down there. So I've got one vehicle that's down that we're having repaired. So
It's better than ones 15 years ago. They have 300,000 miles. I didn't know if they're going to get to a call or not when I got here. I was like, oh my God.
well, when I was on patrol, I drove I think it was an '02 Crown Vic that it had. Now, mind you, this was
All of them had 300,000, I think.
mine had 250,000, and it was the second engine. The engine before it, the body had like 400 and some thousand miles on it. And it was, I can remember I drove up to a call down a gravel road, and when I got there, the rear shock towers had rusted through, so the car just sunk.
I mean, we had people headed to a call, they'd overheat and pull over, and then one got there, the alternator go out, and one blow the motor, one had a transmission. I was like, oh my gosh,
Yeah,
what do
but
we
you,
have down
you
there?
thought these cars was bad, and then the cab company bought them, and they're right.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, but he'd have to buy like our whole fleet to make
Yeah,
one
But
cab.
and here's what really got me when I started really digging into it was the average cost per car in the sheriff's department was costing us almost 15 grand a year to keep it on the road. Like, why you buy a new car?
Mm-hmm.
That's when I finally got Ron Long to go with the lease, and our maintenance and fuel budget went from $255,000 down to $104,000 the first year. Now we can pay cash for them at that rate. Now you got 150,000 a year, you can buy cars with.
Yep.
Well, now the price of cars has jumped up, so it kind of shrunk that, but still, I mean, that's what we went from to now where we're at today. But yeah, I look back at the old days and I'm like, one sheriff was buying salvage vehicles and fixing them up, putting them on the road. I go, why are you spending money for a salvage vehicle? By the time you get money in it, you're almost at 20 grand where you could buy a brand new car for 25.
Well, and to be perfectly honest, since we've purchased the vehicles that we have purchased, there already has been a drastic decrease in the amount of money. Now, the swing to that is when we took over the Crocker vehicles, there were some issues that we had to have with those. But my plan with that is I'm hoping next year that we can get with you guys to help boost us, and maybe we can get something out of some of those, so that it's always better for us to trade those than us to keep them. Because for one, we get at least a little bit of money out of it, and they seem to be giving us more money than what we're getting for when we do them
On the
when we
auction.
do auction. I mean, auction, we're lucky if we get 1,000, 1,500 out of it. Some of them. There are some that we did get. I think we got like $4,000 out of one or something like that. But
Here's the crazy thing. The ones I got for all along cost us 22,800 a piece, brand new. And what are they today?
the cheapest ones that I found,
They've tripled.
yeah, is so the Durango per car, just the vehicle, was 43, 44,
Yeah, the time you put everything in it, you're at
68.
68. Yeah. See, when I got those, I bought those with all police stuff except the light, but it come ready to plug and play back then.
And that's the way
I could have ordered them with the lights on them back then too. But I mean, when you're putting almost 20 in a salvage vehicle, like for 22 to 25, I could buy a brand new one. I go, no.
Well, the way that
Warranty you got.
the way that I did it this time was I purchased them directly from the factory through the upfitter, and then by doing that, you don't end up with any of the upcharge or anything else like that. They directly take it in, and each of these vehicles, I mean, they're they didn't put gas in them, like you would have.
So you don't get a free tank of gas.
Yeah, so you don't get a free tank of gas out of it that you spent, $2,500 for.
Exactly right.
But no, with doing that is they, all the vehicles are directly shipped to them. They build it, and it costs anywhere depending on what you want in it. Just a standard light kit for those is, it's under 10,000 to put the electronics in them. Radio, console, lights, control boxes, and everything runs through all of those. That is all so high tech nowadays. It's not like in the old days when we used to do it. You just get a hot wire and plug it into a deal. You flip a switch and it turns a light on. It's not. Yeah. Now it all plugs into the little connector that's like what you're talking about. It's pre-wired in, plugs into a connector.
You can order the plug, whatever system you have, where it matches.
Yep.
My motorcycle like that. It's got wiring keys.
You tell them what you're using, and they'll have that plug waiting for you when the vehicle gets there.
And the lights, you plug that plug in, and the lights, he programs the lights with the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So he can make there's auxiliary switches on those Durangos. He can make those switches, say different things. Like ours says, stay in the vehicle. Please pull to the right. Severe storm warning, and then it also has a tornado warning. So we could actually go through each town, each housing development, and hit that and have it repeat. Just if we need to get people evacuated to something or anything like that. So you have that ability, but then it also, you can change the tail lights, the headlights, you can make it like on the vehicle that I drive, it has the internal light bar on it. We set it so that when the headlights come on, that the internal light bar dims. So you don't get a whole lot of blowback, on the inside of the vehicle, the red and blues, flashing and blinding you. So it's just phenomenal what you can make them do. Between the headlights and the tail lights, the backup lights. It's just all of it. He just controls right there with the little deal. In fact, the new K9 vehicle that comes in, all of that is all programmed through a little controller box that sits there. The popper, all of it. The AC that's controlled through it for the K9 cage. It's all done all through. He sits there and programs every bit of it. I was looking at the software and the programming for that the other day, and it's just massive on how much that they do with those things. Just for the AC and all of that, the alarms and stuff like that for that. Because it's got an alarm on it that it gets too hot, it rolls down all the windows. If the vehicle dies, it rolls down all the windows, and it's crazy on everything it does.
I do have a question. I was at the Crawford City Hall meeting, and of course, the sheriff couldn't make it. He was heard. The center representative, the lieutenant, I can't remember the name.
Pam Sherrill.
But they didn't have the monthly report.
Okay.
Required by the contract. I kind of picked on the mayor.
Huh?
I told the mayor, go to the sheriff, and ask for a refund for the month. That's required by the contract. But, who is ultimately responsible? Should not the representatives from the sheriff be able to?
That data was sent to them.
Sheriff, or not sheriff, mayor, like. Just as an FYI.
Okay,
I asked
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I've seen it.
naturally.
I've seen every monthly.
Yeah, we send it to him. So, it may have been something that he didn't get right then and there. But it is sent to him every,
Nice, because I guess it's usually presented at the meeting.
yeah,
And it
The
was.
sheriff posts it and the city Crocker posts it.
yeah.
I see it every month.
Usually it's presented, I guess, at the meeting.
Well, he does, but the city will post it on their Facebook,
Yeah.
and so does the sheriff too.
So I was there, I thought I told them I was going, so better call sheriff, get a refund.
Have you guys had a, report of anything down at, Riddle Bridge in the last day or two? I figured somebody would have called it in. Some sick individual yesterday morning about 5 a.m., 4 a.m. had left a baby's car seat sitting on the ledge of the bridge with no one around. There was, and I don't know, I've heard of talk about it through Facebook and
It was
stuff,
an
but
empty seat, right?
it was empty, but I mean,
Makes you wonder.
yeah, it could cause a bunch of people to have to
Oh, yeah.
come get in the
Sick
river.
joke.
And then there was at the same time,
What's
and then there's a stroller sitting over empty on 28, right on the side of the road. Two different incidents, same day. But
That's the contract for our maintenance on the generator down there. Can you take a look at that?
He has on the cross like he really doesn't want to accept
yeah, he ain't buying it.
it.
One you already have or one you're considering purchasing?
No,
It's the same, it's
it's
the
the same
renewal.
one. It's just a renewal.
See the joy.
Yeah, I mean, he's down here, he ain't got nothing to do.
What's that? So we're just checking in?
Contract could be almost a pleasant break.
No, I've seen bad guys to prison.
It's almost exactly, the only thing that's changed is
That was yesterday, wasn't it?
the hours and terms.
When they send them
days.
off to prison. And then on Wednesdays, they usually do that where they send them off to prison.
And law days, what, we get 2 a month?
And the guy knows what they're gonna do when we get a third circuit judge.
We're not gonna get third when they cancel that.
There's
Across to that. Well, it hurts.
the picture of it sitting on the railing.
Governor took applications for it.
So apparently
But
somebody
he
did
exited off
turn
of
it in because
out of the boat. Yeah.
Okay.
so somebody,
Right,
that was about
for
4 or 5
Pulaski
o'clock yesterday morning and it,
Or 25th Circuit or whatever it was. No, it's for Pulaski County.
That would have been a different squad.
He took
so
that one out of the book.
yeah, it was
Up to
early,
date.
early
That's
AM.
what I read.
When you read that.
No,
I mean, that's just not even a joke, you know,
Oh, no, that's not funny.
Well, the report we got, it wasn't.
They took out.
whether they just left it there or not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what I
It's
read.
not funny at all.
Now,
really. After they talked about, it, they took it out.
Governor had applications open, closed them about a week ago.
I thought they took the third judge out.
They just took the drug court out.
Oh, well, originally they were talking about he wasn't gonna keep it in there.
Well, they approved it in the budget, but every circuit in the state has a statute that says, I don't know any of the other circuits, 26th Circuit has 3 circuit judges, 25th Circuit has 2 circuit judges. So they put it in the budget, but they didn't do an authorizing statute that creates the position, so. Soon they'll figure that out next session.
But he's took applications and got it open, so.
Really?
He just wanted to any deputy to call him, or did he want me or the sheriff to call him?
he said the sheriff, so I mean, you're the sheriff, will be fine. I told him I'd pass it along, and he, like I said, he didn't tell me what he needed, but what I told you before the meeting is what I know. I've heard.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
maybe
We're gonna
like
pay
some
somewhere. We're gonna get,
these trikes or ATVs or something in that neighborhood,
get an assistant, and then we're gonna have a wreck.
driving reckless in the streets and stuff, but I don't know if that's
If
what
they
it's about or
appoint-
not. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, chief. Oh my God. That'll take his bar. See what he posted about the shooting.
Have a good day.
How does he get away with it? It's okay to kill someone.
No, I know.
No, he didn't say the.
Oh, I didn't say
No,
that. He didn't say
no, I didn't go there. You come back in though, you're leaving that.
The right thing to do.
Jeff was reading this, so I didn't know how.
We ever had any claims on it?
Not to my knowledge.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I've seen the guy here, but he's just doing his normal maintenance stuff.
They do inspection.
Yep. Yeah, they do inspections. They'll come in, check the batteries, check the oil. I mean,
And they'll run it.
they'll run it. He runs it. It runs every. Now that I think about it, I think it runs every Thursday. Just like
Every-
you guys
yeah.
does.
But he'll
But
come
he'll
and run
in
it when
for
he's
like a
here.
couple hours or something.
He'll run it while he's here.
You guys got one on this
Uh-huh.
too?
They do a
Same
great
people?
job. Mm-hmm. They do a good job.
They reduced the.
If
hours
you
or
got, if
increased
it
the
does
hours?
have a problem, you call them, they're here pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think that's the standard.
The thing holds a lot of diesel too, I'll tell you that. What was yours, 1,000? I think it is. They put,
I don't
they
remember.
put,
Ours is propane.
huh?
Because when we had it filled for the, that
Yours
last big
propane?
storm, they came in and put propane in, I thought.
Huh.
Or no, it wasn't
Yours
in
was
it.
diesel
It was
because
diesel because
when
we
they-
got it from,
when Reese originally put,
Fowler or whatever.
Frisco fuel.
yeah, Frisco fuel, because when they first did it, when they installed it, Reese put 200 gallons in it. Why, it didn't even give it a quarter tank.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's 1,000.
We had Frisco come down and fill it. Like I said, if it ever gets to a point where you needed an emergency, probably get a hold of one of these guys, they'll come pump some.
Well,
whenever you
we
get it.
did, well, like I said, when we had that one, but we thought we was gonna have that really big ice storm or snowstorm or whatever that was, we had it filled. He came out, I think he put, what the sheriff said, I don't say somewhere around 600 gallons in it or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're big.
Hmm.
I didn't think they were that big a tank, but they're big.
I don't remember exactly what it
They're
was.
1,000
It was
gallon.
a
They're
lot.
1,000 gallon tank.
It was a lot, I know that. You good with that, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
did you hire an assistant?
Bar results come out next week. There's a kid waiting on the bar results. I'll probably hire him. That's where I'm stuck. Can't find anybody with any experience.
I guess you can go up there and be an assistant.
Yeah, right.
Tell them, you're out of here. They wouldn't want me out there. I did food and jail, brother.
Could see that.
You guys want a 2-minute closed session? I got. So
All right, we can do that.
Did you meet for that?
This meeting's being closed. Missouri law 610-021 to include one illegal.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.